If I call you a pig, you know that is not a compliment. Every time someone wants to insult you, they drag a pig into it. You eat too fast? Pig. You burp too loud? Pig. Too many days without a shower? Pig. We even blame pigs for sexism. Male chauvinist pig. How did pigs get blamed for the patriarchy? Like, I have never been pig-splained. We disparage pigs everywhere. Animal Farm, Charlie Brown's Dirtiest buddy, even Congress picks on pigs. You add unnecessary spending to a bill, it's pork. Not waste, not stupid stuff, pork. Pigs are out there minding their own business, wallowing in mud, and somehow they're involved in the national debt. Fairy tales don't help either. Look at the 3 little pigs. 2 of them are so lazy they can't construct a house strong enough to survive and exhale. And what's up with piggy banks? That greedy little porker holds kids' money so tight, the only way to get it out is to smash it with a hammer. You do that to an ATM and you end up serving 5 to 10. But piggy side, no problem. But are pigs really lazy, dirty, greedy creatures? When I see them IRL, they seem to be just hoarding mud. Have pigs been framed by fables? That's what we're diving into today. I'm Helen Hong.
And I'm your zoology expert, Jo Wimpenny.
And today we are joined by the voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, and most relevant to today's episode, Porky Pig. It's Eric Bauza.
Did you say Porky Pig? Oh boy, typecast again.
That is so crazy.
They say you are who you eat or who you voice. I don't know. It's Hollywood. It's different, right?
It's so trippy hearing the voice and not seeing an animated version of that character. But I'm actually looking at an actual human person.
Well,
who's
it's a
doing
good
the voice.
thing because Porky Pig doesn't wear pants. Which is also another behavioral aspect of the male chauvinist. If we're covering all aspects of the pig, the word, the meaning, the animal, how we take it in on the streets. Have you been out on the streets lately?
I'm
I'm
always out in the streets.
It's rough out there in the Sherman Oaks, the Shokes we like to call it. The street lingo, the Shokes.
Can you just do, because I know you're the modern voice of Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I can never go further in this conversation without crediting the great Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc, of course, was the original voiceover artist who created, I don't like to call them the voices, but more like these personalities. You know, these characters are almost 100 years old now.
And Bugs Bunny, can you believe it, Doc, is almost 100 years old. And not one gray hair. Well, maybe one gray hair, because he is a gray hair. Did you guys talk about rabbits yet? Because if you haven't, then you're really missing a great episode.
Wait, can you do Daffy Duck?
Oh, finally, a real star. Stepified rabbit. Let's talk. Do we have about an hour and a half? 2 hours? How's it going, Helen? Thanks for having me.
And then do Tweety Bird.
I thought I saw Putty Tad. I did see a Putty Tad. Ooh, Dwanny.
Oh, I'm going to eat that canary if it's the last thing I do. That's Sylvester. Yeah.
What a fun job you have.
Yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands.
It is strange talking to you. It is like talking to 10 different people at the same time.
Usually people just say it's strange talking to me, period, which is fine. I've gotten used to it. But I think, I always say nothing gets you through customs at the airport faster than I could be smuggling a brick of heroin and no one would care. I just go, and they go, oh, Woody Woodpecker, that's great. I do not smuggle heroin into the country, by the way.
Let's go to our character of the hour, which is Porky Pig, because we're talking about pigs today and how they've been, misaligned and misrepresented and slandered. Pigs are, in our culture, have been called dirty, filthy, male chauvinist pig. Like, none of these are good things.
A pig normally in our culture and society has always been seen and depicted as a negative connotation.
Like if I call you a pig, if I call someone a pig on the street, the hands are going to be thrown. You know?
If you were to call me a pig, I'd be like, so? And I'd just continue eating my Doritos. It's never been a positive thing.
Do pigs really like slop around in pens, and are they eating poop? Like, what's going on, Joe?
Okay, so this word filthy, for starters, I mean, that's a really human construct, isn't it? I mean, when we think about filthy, we think about people who are just going out there and like intentionally trying to cover themselves in muck for sort of some strange reason. I don't know. But animals don't really do that. So while pigs absolutely love to wallow in mud, it's not because they just want to get filthy. It's because they can't sweat. So they don't have functional sweat glands.
Oh.
So in order to keep cool, they have to wallow in mud and water. Like that's literally all that they can do. Otherwise they would overheat. So they're not doing it because they just love rolling in dirt and just being dirty for the sake of it. That's just a really important function for them. And you know, they're clean animals. If they have a large enough pen, they will separate out where they, you know, go pee and poo and where they sleep. So they're not, you know, they're not just sleeping in their own mess and everything like that. They have this reputation, which is pretty unfair and pretty unfounded, I would say. I mean, they do eat pretty much everything as well. So they're omnivores. They're not picky about the sorts of things that they eat. But they certainly aren't like the biggest eaters in the animal world.
I thought they were in the mud because they cared about their pores. You know, we were talking about spas a bit ago. Mm-hmm. And is there such a thing as a pig spa? Should we open a pig spa in LA? You could open anything in LA, and people will go to it.
There's another thing about pigs being greedy, which I guess goes back to Joe saying like they eat all kinds of things.
Which is ironic because there's piggy banks, right?
Oh yeah.
So how does that even like? Well, I wonder why they picked the pig as
It's so true because there's never a piggy frog.
Maybe
or like a froggy
frog.
bank.
That's the term they use for Muppets, right? For Kermit and Miss Piggy.
See, I can't even say
frog?
the term piggy bank without the piggy part. Like it makes more sense. Like if I say piggy frog, you'd know more than if I said froggy bank.
This is where
horsey bank.
This is where your viewers are definitely looking up the origins of the piggy bank.
Yes.
Now I want to look it up.
And what's up with like putting it in and then having to smash it at the end?
I know. There's no
It's violence. It's like pig violence. Anti-pig.
You have to break open your piggy bank in order to get the
money.
Yeah.
Get the goodies.
That is it's very a violent way to use your savings.
There's also the terminology of male chauvinist pig.
Yes.
Right?
Which is why you have me as a guest. Is that why? I'm still wondering why, aside from Porky Pig, I see the list. Dirty, filthy, Eric Bauza, male chauvinist.
You guys can't see, but like
We're
on the other side
grab.
of our cameras, there's a whiteboard. And to help me remember the topical points, I literally put dirty, filthy, male chauvinist.
And my name.
Eric Bauza.
Yeah. You know, you guys were writing this as I was walking in too, and you all looked like you were caught doing something. And he's here. Wipe it off. He's here. You can see
Eric
it.
Bauza, the dirty, filthy
this
male
is like
chauvinist.
an intervention, isn't it? This is like, you're snacking too much between meals. Your trainer called us ahead of time and wanted you to be on our show to talk about pigs. And now I'm sweating because we're like male chauvinists. What are you talking about, Helen?
Is Porky Pig a male chauvinist?
No, not at all. He is probably like the what is the opposite of a chauvinist?
Non-chauvinist, chauvinist.
Schno. I put the schno in chauvinist. Yeah, I mean he's quite he is just a regular guy.
Mild-mannered.
But you know what? It's funny when he is provoked and pushed, much like Bugs Bunny. You know, you don't want to get on his bad side because then he'll find a way to really turn it on. The last 3 seconds of a Porky Daffy Looney Tunes short is Daffy getting the brunt end of, you know. It's like 95% punishing Porky, and then the last 5% is like,
Oh,
Porky
boy.
erupts.
yeah, he
Porky lashes back.
You do not want to see him after you. But yeah, male chauvinist. That is another good male chauvinist pig. Again, if we're gonna get back on topic, that is another good like term of like, you know, pigs being again blamed for something that just bad male behavior. That again, I've never been stood up by a pig before, or I've never taken a pig out to dinner where the pig didn't want to pay. You know,
Where do you think the male chauvinist pig concept comes from? Because it's not just dirty, it's not just greedy, it's also male chauvinist pig.
Yeah, it's an odd one, actually.
I mean, are pigs actually male chauvinists? Like, are they anti-female pigs?
Oh my gosh, you should see them. Yeah, in all of their pig pens. They're just going around.
They're
pumped up.
They're whistling at they're asking how the female pigs got their job.
Yeah.
Did they sleep their way to the top of the pig pen?
Yeah.
I've never seen a male pig open a door for a female pig.
A good point.
You know,
Good point.
probably because they don't have hands.
Well, true.
But you know,
So there's nothing sexist about male pigs, or is there?
I mean, male animals, mostly they are just trying to, achieve
I guess you're right. I
one
think
of two
you're right.
things. And in pigs, I'm not sure how much they respect the females of their species. But in nature, so domesticated pigs that evolved from wild pigs, so like wild boar, they would be the wild ancestors. And naturally, they live in social groups. So there would be, a few adult females and all of their young. And there would be one male that he's like the king male who is associated with that group of females, at least during the breeding season. But otherwise, it's a female-led society.
So there's
the majority
one
of
male.
times.
So it's like
with
a
elephants.
harem, a one male and a harem of. What does one call a harem of pigettes?
A pig harem?
Pig ladies.
I'm trying to think of how to shoehorn the word ham
I
in
like
harem.
pigettes.
Hair ham.
In Angry Birds. Do you play Angry Birds?
When it came out, definitely was hooked on the Angry Birds.
And pigs are the villains in Angry Birds.
They are the villains.
Because
They're
they're trying to
considered the bad
steal
guys.
the eggs, right?
Yes.
Is there any credence to the concept that pigs are villainous or evil?
Oh, no. No, but they do eat eggs. So they absolutely would be stealing eggs. I mean, I say steal. They'd just be taking them. Like, they don't have a concept of theft.
They don't
So,
think that
if
it's
they see
wrong
eggs,
to steal
They're
eggs.
going to eat them.
Unhatched. Well, Filipinos also eat eggs too.
I mean, humans eat eggs.
But look,
all
though,
humans eat eggs.
Specifically, that one episode of Fear Factor when Joe Rogan, when he was a beloved host, was like, here are these Filipino delicacies called balut, and it's the half-hatched bird eggs.
Yes.
It's a bit, maybe again, there's a reason why there's always a big sliced pig at a Filipino party on the table to be eaten, is because we identify pretty close.
It's funny that you mentioned that. It's kind of crazy that we think of pigs as so filthy and dirty, but we eat a ton of pigs.
If you're going to have eggs, you're between sausage, turkey bacon, and regular bacon.
It's like people are like I regularly hear people being like, "Oh, I want to be a vegetarian, but bacon is so good," and they always reference bacon and bringing home the bacon, and I gotta eat my bacon. Like, it's always about bacon and ham, and people just love. And I can't think of another animal where they'll like bring out a whole animal
they've
cooked, right?
Head to toe.
Like, on a spit, like, or on a table, a fancy table, like, the pig
apple.
with the apple in its
apple in the
mouth.
mouth.
Like, there's very few animals that you would see the entire animal brought out, and people are like, "Ooh, yummy."
Yeah.
What is the temperament of pigs, Joe? Like, because there's the concept that pigs are greedy, and they'll they'll push you around, and there's nothing, you can't stop them when they're like in a feeding frenzy. But also there's like Babe,
Pig in the City.
So
cute.
Babe is so cute, and like
Charlotte's Web.
Wilbur.
Yeah.
And there's some there's two competing concepts. Like, so what is the actual temperament of a pig, Joe?
I mean, I think it very much depends. So we definitely know that they have different personalities. Pigs are pretty intelligent animals. They've got pretty well developed cognitive abilities. I've said already that they're social, and so they're very good in like the social domain. They play with each other, and they play like with objects like balls and sticks, or they'll toss straw in the air, and they'll play fight with each other, and rough and tumble play, and all of these sorts of things. So they're, in many ways, they behave like a lot of other animals that we really like and we consider to be intelligent. And I think we'd probably have a problem eating.
They often say elephants never forget. Do pigs forget? Is there any scientific evidence of pigs having any memory that they hold on to? Any grudges? Do pigs hold any grudges?
Oh, I don't know if they hold grudges, but they definitely do remember things.
Okay.
And I think they've got a pretty good long-term memory, and they can tell the difference between people. So I don't think that we have the evidence for whether they might be able to hold a grudge, but actually that's probably because the studies haven't yet been done, because for a long time people just didn't do this sort of research with pigs because they kind of just dismissed them as like not particularly interesting for intelligence research. But we're finding out some pretty cool stuff about them, so that would be great to know if they could hold a grudge.
But I mean, we're talking about dismissing them as not doing these tests of memory and all that stuff, yet we have been incorporating them in human surgery and transplants.
Yes. Pig heart, right? There's certain organs where the pigs are closer in human anatomy. So there's like pig heart surgeries,
valves and stuff. So, I mean, obviously this is something that's been done for years, right? But like, how long has that been, studied or since its discovery? Do we know?
Why can we as humans use a pig as a heart replacement?
So I'm not entirely sure how long that's been, or how long that's kind of been known. But I guess, back in the early days when Victorians were dissecting animals and, all the sort of anatomy studies were being done, they just realized that there was some amazing similarities. So physiologically, there are some really overlapping things between pigs and humans. And I'm not quite sure at what point that got worked into medical science, but it is a bit of a weird disconnect, I think. Like, as you point out, Eric, we have some similarities with them, and yet on the other hand, we sort of discount them as having having minds like our own, perhaps. And I think that's just because it's really hard to do that and then in the same breath say, I'd like a bacon sandwich.
I bet you any money that if a pig needed my heart, they couldn't use it because they eat too much pork, which would be very ironic. Sorry for the pig, but why would a pig need a human heart? I don't know.
So, Joe, if we were to swap out animals that are more filthy and dirty and, just muck around and muck, what animal would we swap out for a pig?
Who is the real pig of the animal kingdom?
Yes.
And don't say my name because it's on a list along with other animals, which again, I will have to talk to your producer about this.
We'll get a photo of that later.
That's evident. Your Honor, Exhibit A.
So,
Yeah, who's the real pig of the animal world?
So there's two aspects that I think are important to look at. So there's the aspect of like, are they filthy? And we've said they don't have sweat glands. They need to be rolling around and wallowing in mud. And so, same for other animals like hippos. They're also thought of as being pretty filthy, but it's exactly the same thing. And they're also getting protection from the sun because, they don't have fur. So they would burn as well. Some animals that you might think are a bit filthier, things like turkey vultures, so the New World vultures and storks, they do something called urohydrosis, which is basically they pee all over their legs and their feet. And
Peeing in a fan.
Yeah.
Like as if they've been stung by a jellyfish.
They just defecate.
On themselves.
Right. But they do it quite a lot.
Wait, why are they peeing and pooping on themselves?
So again,
ruin
they're
my
needing to
Thanksgiving.
keep cool. That's a really good way of keeping cool. But also, vultures spend a lot of their time just walking in rotting meat, which is full of nasty bacteria and pathogens and things that can make you sick. And so actually, if they pee on themselves, it's almost like a disinfectant.
Oh.
So they're kind of cleaning themselves up. So, yeah, I think in terms of what animal is filthy, I don't think there's a great contender there. But I want to look at which animal could we say is actually greedy. Because pigs do have this reputation for just waffling everything down. And here there are a few animals that definitely beat pigs. Okay. But again, we kind of need to think about what is greedy. And from a human perspective, it's like, how many burgers can I eat in one sitting?
Yeah. Little gluttonous.
How much food can I actually eat?
You're talking about my dog.
And so animals don't really do that. I mean, some domesticated animals can definitely eat in the same kind of way. But wild animals, they tend to only overeat for one of three reasons. Like, number one, they don't know when their next meal is coming. So something like a Wolverine's Latin name literally means glutton.
Oh.
And so, they will just eat as much as they can when they get the opportunity because they live in a really harsh environment and they don't know when they're going to get their next meal. So that's one way that animals eat
They're
a lot.
hoovering it up.
The other way
the
is when they're preparing. Yeah, we got the Wolverine, glutton, actually in its name, glutton. Then we've got things like bears when they're preparing for hibernation because they need to eat a huge amount. I don't know if you guys are aware of the Fat Bear Week that happens every September.
Fat Bear Week.
We like to call that the LA Marathon.
Thanksgiving.
No, I'm just kidding.
What is
says
Fat
the chubbiest guy
What
in the
is
room.
Fat Bear Week?
Fat Bear Week.
It's a gay holiday
Yeah.
where
All the bikers with their vests.
it's a gay event.
I love it. Fat Bear Week.
What is Fat
It's-
Bear Week?
I mean,
gonna take out
maybe
Shark
that
Week for
is
sure.
that as well.
Okay, let us know. Fat Bear
I
Week.
think bring it on. We need fat bears. We need Shark Week as well. Fat Bear Week I think it's a fortnight every autumn. And it's the grizzly bears up in Katmai National Park. And basically, the park authorities put on this competition and you have to vote for which bear you think is going to be like the king of the fat bears.
Wow.
So which bear is going to transform itself like by the most amount from like summer into the time when they're about to go into hibernation, because these bears pile on the pounds. They need to eat so much. They can put on like 6 pounds a day, I think it was.
How long are they out for their hibernation, I guess?
Oh, for months. Yeah, so they are just surviving on all of the fat reserves that they have built up in that time. So yeah, they're catching salmon.
This is challenging. Like, they're not doing donuts.
Yeah.
They're not using ice cream,
No,
Cheetos.
They're using high protein.
Like, they're eating grass and salmon, right?
Yeah.
And they're still packing on the pounds.
Yeah, so salmon, Yeah, but salmon is extremely nutritious. And sometimes they'll just eat the salmon head because that is the bit that's got like all the good stuff
Salmon
in it.
head. We've been
But
doing
they
it wrong
also
this
eat
whole
these
time.
things. Yeah, yeah. They also eat these little armyworm moths, which are so high in fat. They're about 70% fat. And so some people actually called these like bear butter. It's basically, they're just
Bear
like
butter.
just these like moth worms. Yeah.
Ew.
Bear butter.
Spreading moth worms on your toast.
I'm learning so much about how gross animals are today. Well, I
fat-
just
I
stepped
love-
in blood. I gotta pee on my legs and eat some bear butter.
I love this. So vultures are filthier than pigs. Bears and wolverines are more piggy than pigs. See, you can't even say the word like piggy.
Right.
If I say
Yeah.
piggy, like that is essentially means like ugh. You're gluttonous and you're just packing it on and you're just shoveling it in. When really, instead of piggy, we should say Wolverine or
Yeah.
berry.
Yeah.
Like,
But pigs are chauvinists. We've learned today
Well-
for sure. 100%. With their harems, their hair hams.
The one creature which
Okay.
is like, it's more than anything, hummingbirds. So
Hummingbirds.
it seems a bit odd to think that hummingbirds, but they need to eat about 80% of their body weight every day.
Because they're
So
constantly...
they are drinking nectar. They're constantly...
they're burning the cows.
Exactly. They've got like the highest metabolic rate of any vertebrate animal.
Oh.
Is
And
that
their
where
wings are just
Ozempic comes
beating
from?
so
Is the
fast.
hummingbird saliva? That's what I hear. I don't know. I'm gonna...
So they're eating way more than like proportionally way more than any pig. The hummingbird proportionally out eats Wolverines, out eats Fat Bear Week. So we should have Fat Hummingbird Week, or Fat Hummingbird all year. So instead of filthy pig, it's filthy vultures.
Filthy hummingbird.
and instead of like, ugh, he's eating like a pig.
Eating like a hummingbird.
Eating like a hummingbird.
You're eating like a fat bear. That makes sense. Man, oh man. I hope bears aren't watching this podcast. They're going to come right to my house. Who you calling a fat bear? Hey, man. It's just science.
Oh, no. They're proud of their fat.
Their prowess as a fat bear.
So Eric, if you were gonna do a filthy vulture, what what voice would you give to a filthy vulture that
Filthy.
pees and poops on itself?
The filthy vulture, first of all, sounds like an awful sex move. Or
Or a fun one.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's just, oh boy, this is where this
Things
is where
go off the
I
rails.
separate my kindergarten audience from the Adult Swim audience. Filthy vulture. I don't know. Maybe he might sound a little. I don't know why immediately I went into a Jimmy Stewart impression. Yeah, well, there I go, pissing all over my legs again. Oh crap! Yeah. No, that's if I were to watch a Pixar cartoon and see a vulture peeing on himself, I would want it to sound like Jimmy Stewart. Yeah.
What about the voice of a greedy hummingbird?
Oh man, I mean, geez, take your pick. I almost want to do like a Jeff Bridges impression, man. Hey, I might be moving fast, but I just want to get to that nectar, man. That carpet ties the whole room together,
What-
Because it was ironic to have a slow-sounding voice coming out of such a fast character.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes you got to work against type.
I like it.
Yeah.
What voice would you use to announce Fat Bear Week?
Well, no better than on the country's 250th birthday. Coincidentally, is Fat Bear Week. We got a lot of fat bears. We do fat bears the best in America, don't we?
I love, Joe, the concept of the local population betting on which bear is going to be the fattest bear.
We got a lot of number ones. I see a lot of number one fat bears out there.
Because I bet they give I bet all the bears have funny names, right? So they're like Twinkle Dee. I have my money on Twinkle Dee, or like Abigail. I have my money on Abigail. Abigail's gonna be,
you know, and leave it to Americans to put money on Fat Bear Week. It's the new Super Bowl, really.
Oh, but you can all actually vote. Like, so it's a big online thing. You need to look at it. You need to check it out.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game called Wild Sounds. We have a stack of cards here. Me and Eric are going to pull cards, try to make the sound that we think that animal makes.
Oh boy, here
and
we
then
go.
Joe is going to tell us how close or not close we are to the actual sound.
Okay, this is good.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Can I use this team for all of my auditions as well, outside of wild sounds of animals? Ladies first.
Okay.
You see, I am not a chauvinist. I consider myself a gentleman, so ladies first.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Starting with an easy one.
Okay.
Or what I consider an easy one.
Wow.
Whoo. Whoo. Whoo.
Okay, we're going to go with owl.
Ding, ding, ding,
It is
ding,
the
ding.
owl. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Joe, Joe, because there's a lot of ways one can go whoo.
Yeah.
Is it a higher who or a lower who or a long who?
Yes,
Wow.
to all of it.
Do you have a specific species?
We have
I have to
owl on
get-
cue
I've
card.
gotta get precise.
Owl is a very broad term. There are many different.
There's an owl that whoos outside of my bedroom window.
Oh, what does it sound like?
Or it could just be my neighbor being a creep. I don't know. I'll go with my card. Ready? Whoa. I don't even... Some of these words are words I'm reading for the first time.
Is that a fox with indigestion?
Yeah, it could be.
An indigested fox?
An indigestible fox. It's a female
Sardinian.
fox.
A female Sardinian fox.
Yeah.
It's a female one.
How did you know it was a fox, though?
I mean...
Because I'm a good voiceover artist? Maybe. Now, how close was I, Joe? Am I to renounce one of my Emmy Awards of how awful my performance was?
So, female foxes or vixens of the red fox, of which this is a type of red fox, they make this kind of blood-curdling shriek during the mating season. So we often hear it around these streets in January, and it's like this. You know, people sometimes wake up and think someone's being murdered or something, because it's a real sort of ear-splitting, like, screech. So yours was a little bit more like, and they're announcing themselves to males. So they're kind of saying, I'm ready.
But to a
come
male
get me,
fox,
and
major
I'm ready
turn
to
on.
breed. So
A blood-curdling scream.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Male
Major
foxes are like,
turn on.
all righty. ready
Someone's
to
ready
go.
to go. Yeah. Well, hey, that's all right. Well, we'll do lightning round. Ready? Go.
Ready?
Mom, what are you doing here? No, just kidding. Monkey? Ape? Gorilla?
Yes!
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Okay, ready? Next.
A chihuahua.
Yes.
Really?
Well, it's a dog.
A dog. Again, wide-ranging, but I would have guessed chihuahua.
Chihuahua specifically, that's my range. I do it every time I'm at a Best Buy and say there's a chihuahua taking a crap by the washing machine.
Was that specifically a chihuahua taking a crap?
Yeah. I learned by doing, I'm also the official voice of Dino for Flintstones, is that when Mel Blanc was doing Dino's voice, like a real dog, he wasn't barking out like, row, row, row. He was inhaling. Row, row, row. So he was doing that when he was doing Dino. Again, a lot of time on my hands. You want to do one more?
Yeah.
We'll do one more each.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Okay. Ribbit. Wait.
Oh.
Ribbit.
A frog with emphysema? I don't know. What is that? What is that?
Water.
What? A desert frog?
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Well, it's a desert rain fog.
A desert
so
rain frog.
really,
Okay.
what I should have gone water.
Oh, yeah. I
Frog.
sure wish it were raining. Okay, here, ready?
I don't know how a desert rain frog could be both
Well,
deserty and rainy.
Yeah.
Joe, specific noise for
So-
a desert rain frog?
Yeah. Oh my, well, you really need to see a video of this as well, because these are tiny little frogs and they kind of pump themselves up and they look really, really fierce. And, you're sort of waiting for this amazing noise. And then it's just like, squeak. It's just this tiny, high-pitched, like, beep
All
noise.
this build-up.
So, yeah, it's good.
That's hilarious. They're
Okay.
like,
Okay, this will be my last one. Ready?
Now, normally being the voice of another corporate mascot, I would never do this voice. So, oh boy, it's a beautiful day at Disneyland.
a mouse.
Of course. Oh, not just any mouse. Yeah, the mouse, but a mouse. Good job. Good job, everyone. But really, I would probably go maybe like little squeaks
That sounds pretty good.
for my mouse. Yeah, I don't know. Again, lots of time on my hands. But that was good. That was a good.
That
one.
was good.
I think I could get you a meeting with my voiceover agent after this.
I'm trying to see which one was the last one, like in degree of difficulty. Oh, ready?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to blur out her mouth. I'm a little uncomfortable. The Scottish anus.
I don't know what you're doing.
The Scottish anus frog. I don't know. What was that?
Pacific.
A herring.
Pacific
Oh,
herring fart.
a fart? We're getting into
Pacific herring fart.
someone had to have been around a herring and then also maybe tried to record it. I got my difficult one was the fox, but I also got parakeet, Andean cock of the rock.
Oh.
Which I swear to God, if you look at my internet search history, I've never looked up this term before in my life.
I have.
I'm a good guy. I'm from Canada. We're not allowed to. Parakeet and frog. So very well done.
That was super fun.
It was.
And thank you for joining us, Eric.
Thank you for
were
having
fantastic.
me.
You were so entertaining.
I learned so much today.
We did. We both learned a
I'll
lot.
be walking home from here just thinking about vultures pissing. Thinking about vultures peeing on their own legs, you see. It's disgusting. But
And Fat Bear Week.
Fat Bear Week.
Fat Bear Week.
Pixar presents Fat Bear Week. That's my next movie.
Thank
I
you
think
for
it will be.
turning us on to Fat Bear Week, Joe.
Yeah.
That's a gift that will keep on giving for years. Like I'll just be thinking, oh, which bear
Yeah.
will be the fattest? Which bear will be the fattest? We have swag for you. And we're taking a vote on this is our mascot.
Yes.
We're taking a vote on what name he should have. Or she. He or she. What should we name our mascot?
I think it kind of looks like a. I'm gonna go with Frank Fox or Frank. Well, no, it could be a wolf though, right?
I think it's a wolf. It's a wolf.
A wolf
Yeah.
named Frank. I don't know.
Frank the Wolf. Frank the Wolf.
I think it's a great design. Good for you guys. Look at this.
You can get
And
this.
he probably sounds like this. Hey, guys.
You can get this at framedbyfables.com.
Yes.
You've been watching Framed by Fables. I'm the tote bag, that talking tote bag. He's not even a real animal. He's just a talking tote bag. Look at that. FBF.
Framed by Fables with Frank the Wolf.
FBF. You've been watching Fat Bear Fridays. Also Framed by Fables, depending on what you like more. Thank you. You guys are so kind.
Thank you for joining us.
You guys are not pigs. You guys are real human beings here. Thank you. And there's only one way, I guess, for us to close out the show. And is that okay for me to say?
Please.
Say, you've been watching FBF with Helen Hong and Joe Wimpenny. I'm Eric Bauza, a.k.a. Porky Pig. Yeah, that's all, folks.